Hello and welcome. I wanted to show you a few exercises, bar inspired, that you can do in the swimming pool, or if you don't have a swimming pool near you or don't have access to a pool, you can still do these exercises anyway. They are great for improving your balance, proprioception, strength, and mobility. If you can do them in the pool, that's even better because you have the buoyancy to take the weight off of your joints, and you also have the resistance of the water to give you a little bit of strengthening and resistance. So go ahead, grab a step or a block if you have one, and maybe your chair if you're not in a pool. So if you're in a pool, you're going to use the bottom step of your swimming pool for this first exercise. So standing on the bottom step of the pool, maybe about waist deep in water. Starting nice and tall, hips level, you're placing your right foot on that first step. You're going to shift your weight forward just a little bit so you can feel the full edge of that front foot. And slowly and mindfully, that's the key, you're going to lift your back heel and stand down into that front foot to rise up. So I'm having a little bit of a balance challenge here. Then land your back foot down and down. Shift forward. Doing these slow and mindfully is the key. These movements here, these step ups, are going to help increase the strength of the muscles of the foot and the ankle and the thighs to help support the knee and the ankle. So make sure that you're not rolling in or rolling out on either foot as you step down to rise up, lower, and come down. Let's do one more like that. I recommend doing about 8 of these on each side, nice and slow and mindful. That's the key. So you do about 8 on each side of those. Then if you're in the swimming pool, next thing is using the edge of the pool as your bar. Standing in parallel, we're going to come into our heel risers. So we lift the heels, slow and lower. So just like when we are at the bar, you want to think about that elevator going straight up and straight down. Bonus points if you can let go of the edge of the pool. Good. Lift and lower slowly. Good. So we're not just popping up and slapping the heels back down. You want to do this slowly and mindfully. And then a little extra challenge would be to take it to one leg. So rise up and slowly lower. Rise up, feeling the full ball of the foot. Good. Lift and lower. Do about 8 on each leg if you're doing single leg. And lower. Good. Lift and lower. For these movements, I'm usually about armpit deep in the pool. All right, next move. And you might want to try holding onto the edge of the pool for this one. Again, waist deep or higher. If you're at the bar, we are side to the bar. I'm going to use the bar, but you can also use the edge of the pool. Nice and tall, hips level. We're going to take the leg out and down. So these are our leg lifts. We're going to do about 8 to the side. Again, thinking about reaching out length and lower. Now, with the pool, you have the beauty of that resistance as you lift and as you lower. So I want you to imagine that you're in the pool, if you're not in the pool, and you have that resistance on the way up, but also on the way down. So you're going to do 8 to the side and 8 to the front. Again, hips level, nice and tall. Maybe some bonus points if you don't use your hands in the pool. And then take it to the back corner and back. Again, hips stay level and pointing forward. Again, about 8 to the back corner. Good. Hip cleaners are next. Make sure you do both sides. So this is a fan favorite, both in and out of the pool. You're going to stand on one leg, bend the other knee, keeping the hips pointing forward. You're swiveling within the hip socket so the knee goes across and open, across and open. Good. Try to keep those hips nice and level, trying to get that movement from within the hip socket. Good. And about 8 of those. Well done. Doing both sides. All right, side stepping is next. One other thing for the hip cleaners I forgot to show you. If you want to challenge your balance, if you're in the pool, you can try swishing your arms in the opposite direction. Good, nice and tall without sinking into that standing hip. Gives you a little extra balance challenge. So you can try swishing the arms in the opposite direction to the knee. All right, last move is side steps. And I'm just going to move my block out of the way. So for side steps, we're going to take the arms in front of us, shoulders plugged into the back. We're going to step to the side. So I'm stepping to the right. My arms are going to move to the left, and my head is going to turn to the right. And back to center. Swish and center. So if you're in the pool, it's ideal if you're about armpit height in the water and your arms can move through the water. And then you go back the other direction. You step and center. So you look in the direction you're stepping to, but your arms are moving in the opposite direction. I hope you have fun with those movements in or out of the pool, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.